Grace and peace, everyone. It's Jill Flowers, your soul activist, your hypno soul coach for Black women, and your sound alchemist. I just want to reintroduce myself because it's been a minute since I've been on here, but I'm back and I'm bringing you some really some healing vibes, some high vibes around inner child wound healing. I want to talk to you today about your inner child. How do we go from wounded to wonderful? So I want you to personalize this. I am the Hypno Soul Coach for Black women, but I just want everybody to come into the water. The water is warm. And if I say girl, you just personalize it to them, they, her, him. Personalize it for yourself. So we are talking today about healing the inner child and why this is so important. You may be holding a belief that was started, that you took on when you were a little girl. And this belief may be something that makes you think you're bad, you're not good enough, you're not worthy. In fact, you may even be making decisions today as an adult that's really a decision from your wound, from your wounded girl. So, with some of the trauma that we've experienced as kids, you marry that with the colorism, with the featureism, with the sinister vibration of racism. And what we have is like a perfect storm for a disaster. A disastrous relationship with other people, disaster in our romance, disaster in how we relate to ourselves when we look at ourselves. It impacts our money. It impacts our abundance overall. Healing the inner child is some of the most important work you will ever do. And I know because I'm not just the president, I'm the client, and I'm telling you that the work around healing the inner child will change your life. So I want you to think about some of the interactions you may have had in maybe this week, right? Maybe this year, but some of the interactions that you may have had that could lead directly to your wound. Interactions that it's really your abandonment speaking. It's really your neglect speaking. It's really you being afraid, you being fearful because you were fearful when you were a child. So what happens is we walk around and we have relationships, we're in certain environments, and we get triggered when we don't take care of our healing and allow that healing to move us into wholeness. So I'm just going to share with you a couple of tips and then I'm going to give you an invitation. The first thing that I want you to do if we're talking about healing the inner child is I want you to really move into a space where it's quiet, where you could be alone. And I just want you to talk to your inner child. Bring her up and just have a conversation. Just whisper in her ear, see what she's doing, and let her know you made it. Let her know you made it. You can write her a letter. And we love to write letters and then we can burn the letter. You can actually make her a video. But connect with your inner child through video, through writing. Once you begin a dialogue with your inner child, then you get to do the things that you were not able to do as a child. You move into reparenting yourself. Some of us had to reparent ourselves. And that became our healing journey. That was my healing journey. I had to reparent myself. You give you the things that you were lacking. You don't depend on somebody else to give it to you. You give you the joy, the love, the nurturing, the care. So that's my invitation to you today. I don't want this to be too long. I'm going to come back. I'm going to give you some more tips. But I also want to invite you to join our membership, the Black Women's Healing Circle membership. And in that membership, there's going to be, is that right? Is that a word? Okay. In the membership, you will find a healing session specific to healing the inner child. This is the work that I do as a hypnotherapist, as a soul activist. I work with women around healing the inner child. We also do work around the Superwoman syndrome, and we do work very specific to the drama, the toxicity, and just the overall bullshit that goes on in our lives. So there will be a link below if you're interested in that healing session. It's inside the Black Women's Healing Circle community, and I'm going to tell you it is affordable, just a necessary membership. We have a meditation library in there. The healing sessions will be in there, and the series, the melanated meditations, are also in there. So I want to invite you to join. The invitation will be below, and I am coming back with some more inner child healing work, and I hope you will like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Grace and peace, everybody.